So whether you're a no-dig gardener or you like to dig every autumn and turn the soil, you're probably going to need a digging fork and a spade. Got lots of uses apart from digging, especially a fork, because you can use it as a rake and empty a compost bin with it and do all sorts of things, can't you?
Fork is probably more important than the spade, really.
Yeah, probably the most important tool in the garden, really, I suppose. But just a bit, obviously digging, hard work, so you want to make it as easy as you possibly can. And a few features really to look for if you're going to the garden centre to buy a spade or a fork. Obviously, you don't always realise actually, but the handles are quite different lengths. So if you're short like me, you want to look for one with a nice short handle, or if you're a little bit taller, perhaps something like Emma's got there with a much longer handle. But spend a bit of time in the garden centre and go through what they've got and see what feels comfortable for you, because that saves on a lot of back strain, doesn't it, I think, when you're digging. So that's the first thing. And then also have a look and see how well made it is. Obviously it's worth spending a bit more, I think, don't you, on a good spade, because they're going to last you for years, you'd hope. So one like this, which is really nicely made, it's got a good nice comfortable handle on it, soft grip handle, and you get lots of different ones of varying sort of qualities and types, wooden, whatever.
The plastic type, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which are nice and soft, you know, they feel smooth on the
hand.
hand.
They're nice and smooth, aren't they? And the wooden ones, after you've used them for a while, then they become more and more comfortable, I think. They almost fit into your hand with wear. Yeah, nice shaft on it there as well, which is sort of traditionally it's made out of ash, which is nice and strong, so that it should again last for years when you're doing a lot of heavy digging.
Get the metal ones, obviously. But
metal ones good too.
Heavier, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, they can get lightweight ones.
One like that.
Lighter weight.
Yeah, you can get polycarbonate now, I think, which is very lightweight. Yeah, and ergonomically designed, some of them as well. This is more traditional, but some will be shaped so that they fit your back and sort of digging action a bit better.
On that one there.
Yeah.
It's an interesting design. Again,
it is.
You sort of have to feel them, don't you, in the garden centre.
Give them a try.
Which is going to be sort of suit you best, really.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, for me, and particularly a lot of ladies, they like the border forks and the border spades because they are smaller. And if you haven't got a big area, they're much better, certainly. Lighter weight, and easier to handle.
Good just for a bit of weeding, aren't they, really? Going around in between crops and things, flowers.
And that one as well is a slightly different design.
Yeah.
Which is good for smaller areas or planting.
Yeah, I find that really useful for just digging holes in amongst shrubs and other crops that are already growing. Yeah, nice and sharp. It's really good for getting through hard soil, that one, especially if it's baked in the summer. Really good. And then just look for the socket here should be nice and long. Generally speaking, the longer it is, the stronger the handle, the longer it's going to last you. But look too if it's riveted, so it's not going to cut your hands when you're digging, because quite often your hands down in that sort of area, and sometimes they're not very well finished. This one's nice and smooth, so that's fine. And of course, a good blade. So it's nice, and this one's in one piece, which often makes them stronger. Some are welded, coated as well, which again keeps the rust off, makes it last a bit longer and helps it slide through the soil. Although some stainless steel ones are good for that, aren't they? They really go through the soil nice, and stainless steel tines on that one. Just slides through the soil that little bit easier and just makes life a bit easier for you and easier on your back when you're digging. And a good tread on the top, so it's not hard on your feet if you're digging for several hours. Sometimes it can be quite hard work and hurt the ball of your foot when you're pushing into hard soil. So this one's got a really nice tread on it as well. Yeah, so really just go for quality when you're buying. It's worth spending a bit of money on it, making sure you get a good one. Nice, strong, well made, should last you for years.